It's important to have advocates, but it's also important to have informed advocates, helping to marshal the resources to meet those who need help most.
Charity begins at home. Yes, that is true. Charity does begin at home. But can you imagine if people from different countries were not giving aid to other countries? The burden that would be there would be huge.
When you're hearing about these problems of poverty, you hear about children dying from undernutrition. But what people are missing is that there's also the solutions already existing. So if we've got these compelling problems on one hand and the solutions on the others, and yet they're not being connected, what's in the middle? What's missing ingredient? It's the will. And that's what results provides. We learn how to be the voice, to speak to decision makers who have the power to provide that solution.
Democracies work best when their citizens are actively engaged. Results gives every citizen the opportunity to tell their government that they care about international development, about poverty, about Australia being a good international citizen.
Why did it need results? Very clear message. Governments need some direction. If citizens don't pay attention to what the government is doing, either government will not do anything or government will do wrong things.
Ministers' offices notice how many letters come in on a topic, and a relatively small number of letters can actually be quite influential because it's proving to them that there is a community interest in something.
There is no replacement for those of you who are in their constituencies to go in and say, this still matters to us.
We learn how to put our voice into the media so that we can inform others, so that they can raise their voice too. And so we provide that missing ingredient and connect the solution with the problem.
I've met with Results staff, volunteers, and with their global partners. And I've seen firsthand the power of their work, not just raising millions of dollars, but making sure that that money is getting to where it's needed most. And we know that the COVID pandemic has pushed too many people, especially women and girls, into poverty around the world. And we need the work of community organisations, just like Results, to make sure that we get back on track.
From the US and Canada to the UK, Australia, Japan and beyond, we know how influential your advocacy is with decision makers.
Results is one of the most effective grassroots advocacy organisations I deal with here at Parliament House. Rather than just talking about global poverty and trying to do something about it, it focuses on important issues like dealing with TB, immunising children, malaria, education. And I think that helps to bring a real clarity to the problems and also helps politicians to understand the sorts of tailored solutions that are required.
I know from my own perspective it would be impossible for me to be able to continue to work at the level that I am in relation to tuberculosis without the support of Results.
I cannot think of any organisation more worthy than Results because they make us in public life think very carefully about how we should be helping those who need help most.